A very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It is indeed my honor and my privilege to have this series of videos of podcasts by IAEVG. This is an initiative that has been recently taken, and this is a series of interviews. I am very privileged to have the first interview with the president of IAEVG, Dr. Gert. Please, I would like to welcome him to the show.
Thank you, Raza.
So I wanted to ask you a question. As you know, in this pandemic, one of the challenges that we are facing currently is one of the positive things is that IAEVG is celebrating its 70th anniversary. At the same time, the world is facing the COVID crisis and changes in the world of work driven by digitalization and globalization. What is your personal view on the mission of IAEVG in this situation?
Yeah, of course, our 70th anniversary is a reason to celebrate, but on the other hand, we were facing a pandemic last year and this year with terrible consequences for lots of people, the well-being and safety and health of many people. But let's say what they often say, crisis also open doors for opportunities. So it gives a boost to the digitalization of our profession and the operation of our association as well. So yes, that could be mentioned as an advantage. I think our mission to be being advocates and leaders of educational, vocational and career guidance and counseling is even more important. I think our domain and our profession can play should play a very crucial role in the development of individuals, especially in these strange times, but also for companies and even for countries. But we should focus a bit more now, perhaps on innovation, proactiveness, and cross-border collaboration.
Okay, thank you for sharing those insights. Moving on, I would like to seek your guidance on, with this context, what are the current challenges for a global association and what projects, initiatives and development IAEVG is currently working on so that the members can be inspired on?
Yeah. Well, the challenge is to keep pace in the growth of our association because the pandemic was threatening a bit the growth of our organization. But I think by providing better services of higher quality and more services for members, that's a way to grow again. And so we focus and started projects aiming at more services of professional development for our members. We are developing currently a new ICT strategy, and we want to strengthen the relations with our members, but also with other partners. And we are happy to see that we more volunteers out of our membership are connecting with us to help all the work that should be done by the board. And our group of national correspondents is still growing. So I'm very happy with these developments, but they are very necessary.
So it's good to see, it's good to know that not only the members are involved, but the volunteers and the national correspondents. So there's a holistic change that is currently being taken place at IAEVG, so that the members and the prospective members can benefit as well. Moving on, I would like to ask, in your opinion, what is the future perspective for IAEVG as an organization of professionals, and how do you plan to strengthen the association?
Well, currently we have developed a survey for the needs and interests of our membership. It will be launched in a few weeks to tailorize our services better. So that's a very important initiative and preparation for our services and improvement of our services. So I want to strengthen IAEVG by having a bit, having more presence on the world stage. We will try to appear as much as possible on all kind of stages, being there, connecting, giving talks, whatever. So that's an important thing, visibility, but also generating more income, and not because we want to become rich, of course, but more financial resources means more resources to invest in our services, because the money we have is the money of the membership, of course. So that is where we focusing on trying to do more investments and generating more income for the next few years.
Thank you for sharing that. I think it's important to be more visible in these pandemic times, when we are fortunate to have more of these types of interviews, which is great for visibility. And I understand that the financials are important for all associations all around the world. So that is a very good goal to focus on. Moving on, I would like to ask to support people regarding their participation in education, training, and employment are the key aims of guidance around the world. What is the vision of IAEVG on this, and what can IAEVG to do to support its people?
Yeah, well, we would like to contribute as much as possible to professional development and the quality of, let's say, especially in particular our practitioners. And we also want to reach out to young professionals. It will be working on a special category for them for this, but also reaching out to our colleagues in developing countries who are starting up their profession or their own network in their region or country. So we are in contact with a few countries in Central Africa, and we try to to exchange with them, because they are also in a stage, often we can learn from it too. So this is a kind of a mutual exchange that can be helpful for both sides.
I really like your vision of not only just including the younger people in the association, but also increasing your span to developing countries. And I think that is the emerging market for associations such as IAEVG. Coming towards the conclusion of this very inspirational interview, what will be your message to members of IAEVG and prospective members?
Yeah. Well, being a member of IAEVG means that you are part of a global community. So take advantage of that. I would invite all members and new members to work with pleasure in one of the most wonderful professions in the world, and collaborate across borders, geographical borders, but also borders of discipline and science, and keep learning lifelong.
Wonderful message. I liked your idea of collaboration across borders. We are in this very difficult times, but now because of this difficult times, the internet, the podcasts, the webinars are now bridging the world through communication, through dialogues, through social media. So on that note, thank you so much for your time, and the members and the viewers of IAEVG, we will be back with a new video very soon. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. It was a pleasure.